What up, guys? It is DU Nerds here, back with another deck profile with Dirty Dan,
Usaki,
and J. Cole Tucker.
with J. Cole Tucker's Link Ready Gusto deck.
The reason why I run this deck and like this deck is because it's a fast synchro deck and it burns. I call it the Wind Gods.
Let's get into his Wind God deck, shall we? Start with the main deck monsters.
That is Pilica. Pilica is a generic. She's a generic wind monster. When she's normal or special summon, she get one wind tuner and bring it to the field. The effects on field are negated.
For all you Wind Witch and Speedrun players out there, you can play this card.
The next monster you see is Cam. Cam, her usage in the deck is just to recycle and draw. She's a good recycle. The deck recycle itself a lot, and her effect is to recycle and draw one card.
When you shuffle two Gusto's monsters from your graveyard into main deck, draw a card. So this is basically a draw greed of the deck, which is pretty good actually.
The next one you see right here is Winda, the priestess of the Gustos. When she's attacked, she special summon a monster from your deck, a Gusto monster.
Basically, Gusto tuners.
We have Kamui, the hope of the Gustos. If you set her and flip her, she special summon the Gustos monster tuner from the deck.
Yeah, I'm guessing you guys seen pretty much of a theme. This whole deck special itself, basically. Now to the tuners.
This is Gustos Gildos. When he's destroyed by any means, if he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you're special summoning the Gustos monster, level 2 or lower. Falcos. If Gusto Falco is destroyed, except by a battle, he get to special summon one Gustos monster face down in defense. Non-tuner though.
From your deck, guys, from your deck.
The next tuner, Gustos Egos. When Gustos Egos is destroyed, he's special summon a non-Gustos monster from your deck.
Non-tuner.
Non-tuner, excuse me guys. Non-tuner Gustos monster.
From the deck.
I said a non-Gusto monster?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's the end of the Gusto monsters. Now it's for a little bit of spicy text.
Yeah, spicy text.
Yeah.
Now we got the Wind Witch tech. This tech is good.
This is the Crystal Wing package.
Crystal Wing package, and also it's just good for the deck because you could go into any synchro that you play in the deck with this tech.
Basically, if you don't know what these guys do, Snowbell, if you control two of my wind monsters, you special her. Ice Bell, if you control no monsters, you special summon this card from your hand. And Glass Bell, when she's normal, you search your women's monster. So they all basically go around and around and around and around until you get any single monster you play in the deck.
The last engine.
And you guys all know what they are. Speedroids.
Okay, this is a spicy tech. I guess I really don't have to explain this neither. Good synchro tech. Love it.
You guys
Love
know Terra Top into the Takatam board is 2-1. Fine.
And you want 2 takes in his deck.
He plays other Speedroid monsters.
My preference for right now, I would say run 2 Mankos. I don't say 3 because it's so many monsters that you can use in this deck to stop your opponents from hitting you directly in battle. And you don't want it at 3 because you don't want to see it in your first hand. It's just too cloggy in my preference.
And he plays the one.
I played a 1 Speedroid Dendenko Duke. I hate his name. The reason why is because he is a level 3 tuner, and my deck basically says if I have a tuner and a non-Gusto tuner, I could go into any one of my Gusto Synchro tuners. So I'm testing him out. I may switch him out for Red Eye Die, but I like him right now.
And he played for the last of the monster.
I play 1 Red Eye Die. You know what Red Eye Die do? Special summon. It makes any speed royal monster level go up.
Right.
Good for synchros.
Now
that was the end of the monsters. We going into the spells. I don't run too many.
He plays 4 spells.
I play 4 in precise right now. The reason why is because before I was making this build, I ran spell heavy, and it was okay tech, but I liked stoppage more. And these 4 spell cards right here is enough spell cards you need. The first one we have is Contact with Gustos. Contact with Gustos pops anything on the field just by shuffling 2 Gusto monsters back into your deck. Emergency Teleport. All your Gusto non-tuner monsters are psychic. Raigeki is Raigeki.
Right, self-explanatory right there.
Moon Mirror Shield. Now, do you know how ugly a Moon Mirror Shield is with anything in the deck?
Crystal Wing Beater, for you guys that don't know.
Anything.
You can slap that card on.
My favorite play with Moon Mirror Shield is Moon Mirror Shield Gusto Gildos. Love it.
That's the end of the spells. On to the traps.
For the traps. Now, the first one. This is Blessings with Gustos. It's another good card for recycling in the deck. When you have 3 or more Gustos monsters in your graveyard, you target one, and then you target the next 2 that you target. They go into the deck, and the one that you target, the first one that you target, get the special summon on the field. I run it at 2. I'm thinking about running it at 3. Now, y'all already know. I feel I need to run more. But right now, and if I was to run more, I will run just 1 more of the Quaking.
The Mirror Force package.
Mirror Force package stoppage. Good stoppage. And this is for life points because with this deck, you may not get attacked a lot. But if somebody do piercing damage, then it's a little bit of a problem. So I would say probably you right now, I got good stoppage, so I'll run it at 1. You may want to run it at 2.
It's for the one-ofs of the spells.
Now, I shouldn't even have to explain these traps. All these traps are just like good techie traps. I run Call of the Haunted for extra deck. Only for extra deck. And I'm just testing it right now. That's why I have it at 1. Fiendish Chain. You target, they can't do nothing. Point Blank Guard. If they attack me and I need something, if I didn't get it recycled into the deck already and I need a monster, this is for my Gustos. Gustos, Gildos, and Precise. Dimension D Barrier. Everybody know that. And Floodgate.
That's the end of the main deck, guys.
Now it's the extra deck. Now for the extra deck.
You're going to start with the Link Monsters.
I run 2.
Deco Talker and Proxy Dragon. If you don't know what these dudes do, you must be living under a rock. But anyway, Deco Talker, what Deco Talker does, when a card or effect that activates that targets a card on the field, you can tribute one of the monsters that it points to negate it. And it's a solid beat stitch for the deck. It's a solid 2300. And for each monster it points to, it gets 500. So that's a bonus.
Proxy Dragon. Now, Proxy Dragon is really good in this deck.
Retardedly
good in this deck. Really good in this deck. Because once you make Decode Toker first, and then first off, once you make Decode Toker, my monsters are going to special back to the field because of the deck. You could go straight into Proxy Dragon, and when you go into Proxy Dragon, when it points to something, it can't be destroyed.
Basically, the board wipes. And the destroyed by battles, he basically says no. No. And I go off even more because all I have to do is destroy a monster it points to. And most of my monsters that be destroyed have an effect engraved.
They have an effect engraved.
So
yeah.
This makes the deck go off faster. So don't let that happen. And he plays 1 XC monster. For the XC monster, you guys know your boy, that Gusto Emerald.
Now everybody run this card.
I don't even think we need to understand.
We don't know.
We don't even have to say what he do.
This is his home. This is where Dagusto Emerald originally comes from.
He resides in this deck.
From this deck. Yes.
But if you don't know what it does, you're living under a rock. But I'll tell you anyway. You can attach 1, you target 3 monsters in your grave, shuffle all 3 into the deck, then you draw 1. And he has another effect. You can target one non-effect monster in your grave and special summon it. That's not really much use in this deck. That's why other decks play it. But this is where Daigusto Emblem resides. For everything else in the deck is the synchro. We're starting by level going upwards. We're gonna start with Phonon Pulse. What Phonon Pulse does, when he summoned, you can declare level 1 to 3. It becomes that level for the turn. Simple. TZ Hyper Librarian. When TZ Hyper Librarian is summoned, he draws a card.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I play him, because he draws a card when you sync.
Simple.
And my deck sync.
For the Gildos.
Now these are the Gustos tuners Gustos synchro that I run. Excuse me. Now I have Gustos Gildos. Very good card. I can take 2 cards in my graveyard and pop 1 face-up monster on the field.
I don't understand how good that is.
Breeze. Oh my god.
The GOAT! The GOAT!
This is the GOAT of the deck.
The GOAT of the deck!
If I play this card, please strike it. Because if you don't, I'm gonna let my little monsters attack you and you're gonna die from burn damage. When she come on the field, she cannot be destroyed by battle. Any Gusto monster take damage, you take the damage instead. So, yeah, watch out for that.
He's a magic cylinder from battle damage.
Magic cylinder.
From battle damage.
Of monsters.
How good is it? I'm not even going to go into how good this card is.
I'm not going to go into how many duels I won because of her.
For the everything else, you guys know, we got the Clear Wing, Crystal Wing, Stardust. Oh. You guys I shouldn't have to tell you guys what these guys do.
But negate, and stop the destroy.
Let's just look at the fuego. That's that fuego.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of, I know it's a little far back, but for the trap, I might take out the Call of the Haunted for the Starlight Road. Man.
And you guys know your boy John Cena. You ain't seeing this card unless you see in this card your boy Trish.
What?
This is the GOAT of the GOAT. He plucks one out your hand, field, grave, banish him.
Bah.
Bah. Just bah. Bah. Look at this, man. You don't know how good this card is, fam.
Wait till they see the next one, though. Let's get to the next 2. Oh my god. Well, everybody's going to.
You know what this deck does?
Yeah.
If you play the deck, obviously you know what this deck does. You got to play your boy Quasar, and just in case, if it dies, you play Shooting Star.
You play, yeah, because that's his man. You already know. Once Quasar leave, Shooting Star come.
So
you already know.
So guys, that's
my deck build.
That's J. Kotaku's deck build.
I'm telling you, I beat 1,000 people with this deck, and it's fun.
That's J. Kotaku's deck build. We'll see you next video.
Hold up.